Hey, it's Tole from Tolegamestv, and today we're playing Marvel Superhero Squad online again. And today I'm going to take you through challenges 6 to 10. If you open up the top left hand corner hub and go into challenges, you'll see that you're up to challenge number 6, the Explorer. Visit 3 zones in a single session. And as you can see already, I've already got 1 out of 3, and that's because the game actually counts the zone that you're in. So now we're going to head out to another zone, and my advice is to actually choose Villainsville or Asgard, because you're going to want to stay in Baxter Plaza once you get there. If you're in Villainsville, you want to open up your hub and go to Baxter Plaza. The reason I say to choose Baxter Plaza is because the next challenge actually takes place there. You arrive back in Baxter Plaza, your character should start cheering, which will let you know that you completed the challenge. So the next challenge is number 7, now you don't. Turn any hero invisible 4 times in a single session. Hint, visit Baxter Plaza. What you want to do now is run towards the Baxter 4 building and enter the door.
Time to disappear.
You then want to enter the next door.
Time to disappear.
Once you reach the top of the building, you see the invisible woman on screen. So you want to click that red button to turn your character invisible. Now you'll think it'll take a while for you to become visible again, but there is a quicker way to do this. If you click the Pick a Hero button in the top left hand of the screen, it will show you this hub. If you close it quickly, your character will actually refresh, and it will still count as you turning invisible. So you just do that 4 times.
Never see me coming.
Besides the last option, there is an exclusive one to some characters. Some characters can actually turn invisible by themselves by using a power remote like Electra here. So if you click the power remote, your character will turn invisible, and if you do that 4 times, your character should light up like this and tell you that the challenge is finished. That challenge should be up to number 8, which is I just flew into the Baxter Plaza and use all of the flight hotspots in Baxter Plaza. And you only actually have to use 12. So if you open up your pick a character menu, you should only have 2 characters that can actually fly, which are Falcon and Miss Marvel. So I'm going to choose Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel reporting for duty.
So the quickest way that I know of is to actually start down here with this hotspot right here.
It's always a great time for flying. Always a great time for flying. It's always a great time for flying. Always a great time for flying. It's always a great time for flying.
Once you reach this point, I suggest taking the higher arrow. This will bring you back to this section and let you take the other arrow. This will then increase your score up to 10.
It's always a great time for flying. It's always a great time for flying. Always a great time for flying.
Once you reach this section, it doesn't really matter which arrow you choose.
It's always
I just chose the second one because I'm used to always clicking on it on. Once you reach this point, you want to run over to the right hand side and click the arrow on the screen.
It's always a great time for flying.
You'll land in a very familiar place. Click on either of the arrows again.
It's always a great time for flying.
If you land, your character will light up and you have completed the challenge. Open up your hub and you click next challenge. You should be up to challenge 9, squad assemble. Have at least 6 heroes in your squad, and you should receive about 25 gold for that. Now when this mission was first released, there was a lot of uproar from all the free-to-play members, because in the early stages you don't have much gold or silver to buy a hero. So what we have to do now is work for it. Like me and are a free-to-play member, you have a hard time getting a character that's a very low price.
I hear there are some marvelous deals.
With the amount of money that you have now. So the cheapest gold characters in the game are Daredevil, Mr. Fantastic, Nova, and Scarlet Witch for 350 gold. And then for something you'll be more likely to go for, the cheapest silver character is Jean Grey. So if you're an Agents Only member, the cheapest character for you is Iron Man and the Black Widow. Same here. Now we know what we can get, how do we get it? Well, the first way would be to use the prize wheel. And if you're like me, you haven't spun anything yet, and it's full of gold.
3.
So, there's only 150 gold on the wheel right now, so you should walk out with 160 by the time you've got it all. But the best way, of course, is to collect silver. That's the easiest way for any free-to-play member to get a character. So, the easiest way would be to do missions, collect tickets, and spin the wheel. But there are other ways. So I've opted to get Jean Grey. Another way of getting silver is to trade in your gold that you have right now by opening up your shop menu and clicking on the goodies section. You can trade in 20 gold for 200 silver, 100 gold for 1000 silver, and 500 gold for 5000 silver. But be warned, it's not always the best way, as in the future you will be receiving more gold for completing other challenges, and heroes will become available with that. So it's really up to you if you want to spend it right now. Another way to get some silver is to log in daily. You receive silver in day 1, 2, and 3, like I did today. And if you keep logging on, you will receive tickets for day 4, 5, 6, and 7. And on the 8th day, you will receive gold. From there on, if you log in successfully, you will receive 5 gold for whatever day you log in a row. Once you stop logging in a row, the day that you next log in, you return to getting 25 silver. So once you have enough money,
I'm not using official X-Men funds for this.
And choose which character you want. So for me, I have 5000 silver, so now I can afford Jean Grey. So, once you buy your character and leave the store, your character should light up, and that'll indicate that you finished the challenge. So once you go to the next challenge, you have to raise your squad level to 25. And I've already done that from doing all the missions and collecting my tokens. So once you've hit 25, you can hit the next challenge and you collect Stealth Suit Iron Man. So now that you've finished mission 6 to 10, you will receive Stealth Suit Iron Man. I'm Tole from Tolegamestv, and I'll see you on the next challenges video. Bye. So the next challenge is let's go shopping and visit a shop in any zone. Now you may be thinking, wow, I've got to trek around the... And the third power road is actually even better than that.